But come on, you gotta keep your shit nice and groomed up. You have to keep it.
Shave.
Huh? I'm not shaving. Don't you ever nick yourself shaving?
No.
You don't nick yourself shaving.
I've never nicked myself down there shaving, dude. I've never nicked my nuts. Nothing.
You must have some fucking tight nuts then, because all that loose skin down there, you mean to tell me that you didn't fucking, grab a fucking a flap with your Gillette?
Never.
Get the fuck out. I am not shaving down. No way. Nair till the end. As a matter of fact, I got to go to the store tonight and fucking buy more Nair because I ran out. Because right now I got my legs are waxed, my arms are waxed, my pits are waxed. I shaved my chest because I only have like 12 hairs on my chest. I look like I'm fucking going through puberty.
Test.
Right now, the hairiest part of me right now is my ball sack.
Test.
You got the low
and the hairs aren't even that long either.
Right,
they're like maybe quarter an inch to half an inch long. That's it. But I gotta be groomed down there. The presentation. It's all about the presentation.
But I'm not putting fucking chemicals down there, dude.
I'm putting chemicals down there. Man. All right? Because it tells the ladies, you can put your mouth down here.
All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of GTL. That is Geeks That Lift, where we bring you everything from wrestling, horror, comic books, figures, you name it, and of course, the Geek Verse. I'm one of your hosts, Mark the freaking Rican Williams, joined by
Coconut.
Oh, that was
Coconut.
Why are you trying to sound like Wolfman Jack, or what are you trying to sound like?
What do you mean?
What's up with the voice, man?
Coconut. I want to be all sensual. I was just talking about. I was just talking about how I got my fucking legs waxed and how I got my my taint nared and all that.
That was
so
sensual.
I'm feeling kind of sensual and sexy.
Sensual.
It's coconut. And how do you spell coconut? It's the capital K with a lowercase o. The capital K, baby, with the lowercase o.
Why do I think we should have some weird, like 70s porn music playing in the background as
some Barry White. Some Barry White. Don't forget the hyphen. Capital K, lowercase n, lowercase u, capital T. Yeah, baby, capital T. And don't forget that exclamation. What? I always fuck that part up. Don't forget the exclamation point. That's it. I'm done.
He's done.
Coconut. You know how to spell it, guys. What's up?
That's every time you do it, we're going to say, speak and spell.
Speak and spell. Oh my God, that's a blast from the past. All right, so before we get into like regular news and all that other stuff, normally we record on one day and then the episode drops a few days later. We normally record on a Thursday and, we drop it on Monday because, all you geeks out there, I guess you guys have social lives and you guys want to do things on the weekend. And the last thing you want to do is listen to us ramble on about all this shit. So on Monday, today, actually a few hours ago, the new trailer for Dr. Sleep dropped. Yes, let us roll that videotape, White IT Guy. I'm telling you, have you watched it?
I saw it earlier. That's what I thought. I thought it was like a reboot or something of...
It is not a reboot of anything. This trailer is beautiful. Now, we all know, I don't know if we all know, but people that listen to the previous podcast, the other podcast, Terror Trio that I'm on, know that actually one of my all-time favorite horror movies is The Shining. I love me some The Shining. The Shining is probably one of the greatest horror movies ever made. The book was decent. Contrary to popular opinion, Stephen King himself hates the movie because he thinks Stanley Kubrick just took liberties with the source material and wanted to make his own movie. And he was like, fuck that movie. But you know what? Fuck Stephen King, because that movie's a fucking classic and it's awesome. But yeah, I mean, we got here, the trailer's playing right now. Ewan McGregor is playing an adult version of Danny Torrance, who was the little kid from the original Shining, who has the shining power. I mean, oh man, this trailer is gorgeous.
Ooh, red rum.
IT Guy, this is your first time watching it? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You should listen to it with sound because, especially the ending of this trailer. But we got Ewan McGregor It's, based on Dr. Sleep, the book that came out a few years ago, which is a direct sequel to The Shining. Basically, the storyline is Danny Torrance is all grown up. He's going through his own mental problems. He's an alcoholic, just like his dad was. But he has this shining power. All of a sudden, there's like this group of, they're called vampires, but what they do is they suck out energy. Look at the shot right there. Look at the shot with Danny with the carpet going into room. Yeah, look at that. The girl in the tub. Like I love that this trailer has a bunch of callbacks and shows scenes from the original movie. We got there we go, the blood elevator. Oh my God. It's and the way, and it looks like the way that it's being filmed, it's almost like an homage to Kubrick. Like they don't show a lot, but what they do show, I'm digging. But the one thing about this trailer, look at it, yeah, the Grady twins. Like it's just it's gorgeous, but everything in this trailer that's got me going, oh shit, are all the scenes from The Shining. Wait till you see the end part here, where Danny's in the room and he looks at the door, and what's on the door? Red rum. And look at the hole in the door. And he puts his face in there. Here's Johnny. Man, this trailer's hot. This trailer's hot. And then while it shows the title card with Dr. Sleep, the main theme of The Shining's playing.
Oh shit.
In the background. This fucking I've watched this fucking video, this trailer 6 times, 8 times. Because I said watch it 6 times in a row because it just gave me more and more goosebumps every time I watched it. And then I watched a couple like fan reactions, and it looks good. It looks good. The guy that directed it is Mike Flanagan. He's the one he did the adaptation of Gerald's Game, which is on Netflix. Another Stephen King, and he also did the show that you loved that I did not, Haunting a Hill House.
Okay.
The show that was a complete bore. And can we at least agree that the ending of that fucking show was stupid?
It was stupid.
Okay, good.
It wasn't the climax that I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the show that I thought it was going to be because the show sucked balls. But anyways, we'll see. I mean, Gerald's Game was actually pretty good. I liked it.
It was a freaky thing.
So, based on a Stephen King adaptation, that's cool. I'm a big like movie poster collector.
Oh, yeah.
The movie poster for this basically is that the red rum showing up on the wall with the cracks and everything. And actually it says it has the date November 8th and everything backwards.
Oh shit.
Dr. Sleep. So that way you can look at it in a mirror. It has like the mirror reflection. But yeah, man, I am stoked. I'm a big Ewan McGregor fan. Obviously a big, huge Shining fanatic. So I am very optimistic about this movie.
No,
I
it looks
hope
awesome.
they don't fucking shit the bed with this movie. But you know what? I'm in. Just based on this one scene right here, the callback to little Danny on the fucking 3-wheeler and on the carpet going into room 257. It's just,
Yeah, I want to fucking see it now too.
Look at that. I think I just came all over my shorn nuts.
Oh, the smooth suave bolas.
Suave bolas, baby. All right. You got anything?
One thing I want to talk about starting off with is what the fuck is going on in the DC universe, man?
What, impotence?
No, not impotence. No. Don't want to talk about that.
Not too far off.
Not too far off.
Kind of there, yeah. The fucking Swamp Thing premiered and canceled.
Yeah.
Like, we have no faith in where it's going. Guys, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, you know what? I was doing a little bit of research on it, and with the abrupt cancellation of Swamp Thing, it ends up that it wasn't that abrupt. I guess the production has been mired in controversy,
yes,
and bullshit since the beginning.
Since
like
it started
once it started, James Wan was one of the producers on it. There was quite a few reasons why they decided to just out and out cancel it. One was creative differences, which seems to be the big. Oh, pardon me. Wow. Went down the wrong pipe.
Get it out.
But one see creative differences. I guess James Wan and a couple other people wanted this to be like a straight horror show.
Okay.
Other people involved with it wanted it to be a procedural show.
Okay.
Where, like a CSI or some shit like that, or Criminal Minds, or, some shit like that. Where, what the fuck? It's a swamp monster.
Yeah.
How's a swamp monster going to, dust for prints? there was an agreement before, supposedly. Now, again, there's a lot more hearsay than anything. The whole series, the whole season was going to cost $80 million to produce, which is nothing. You know, if it's 13 hours of TV, I mean, that's like a mid-budget movie now. But it's $80 million. The state that they were filming in supposedly agreed to pay for half of it. So they were going to pay $40 million. And then the studio was going to have the other $40 million. But I guess they only gave them $14 million and then gave them a fucking grant for another like $5 or $8 million for like the pilot episode. And, you know, the state's like, nope, that's not the case. We never agreed to pay for half of it. Go fuck yourselves. So that's probably why they brought the episode order down from 13 episodes to 10 episodes. Then I guess another reason that it could have been is that I guess either AT&T bought Time Warner or Time Warner bought AT&T. There's a merger going on right now, and Warner Brothers is going to be having their own streaming app coming out soon.
Yes.
So if Warner Brothers has their own streaming app coming soon, they got this DC Universe app. They think it's kind of redundant to have a DC streaming app when they can just have all the DC properties go on this Warner app. So I don't know. From what I've heard and from what I've seen, I mean, people said that the first couple episodes are actually pretty awesome.
That's what I'm saying. I heard. That's what I'm saying. After I was reading online and I was reading positive reviews on the show.
Yeah.
The next one it was canceled. I'm like,
yeah. Like it was canceled right after the first episode premiered. Like
what
it's just,
the hell?
I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, I dug it. I'm gonna catch the first season. I'm gonna watch it. It looks like it was pretty good. I guess there rumors were going around that this was gonna be a jumping off point to even do a Dark Justice League, Justice League Dark crossover. So they were going to do this. They probably were going to do who else? Constantine and
Deadman.
Zatanna and Deadman and all those people. So I don't know. I think it's a missed opportunity. I don't know if they'll bring it back, but at least we got 10 hours of Swamp Thing.
Now here's a question for you before we go into anything else. I was wondering, do you think there's an oversaturation with comic book shows now on TV?
Absolutely. We already talked about this. Yeah.
Like, I think that's one of the reasons, maybe because it's like, it's okay. It's another property. It's another show. Is it going to last? Like,
another thing too with the DC app, a lot of these shows that are on it, like Doom Patrol and Titans, they're not doing as well as they thought they were going to be doing. They're not getting as many subscribers. The quality isn't. I mean, I guess the quality is okay. I myself, I haven't watched any of those shows yet.
Well, because you got Amazon. You got Amazon Prime.
I have Amazon Prime.
See, that's the only way you can get that damn app.
Really? No.
I looked for it. I looked for it on the PlayStation. I looked for it on my phone. I can get it.
Yeah.
But if I want to download it into the PlayStation, I can't.
Well, I think you can do it. It's kind of like Shudder, where excuse me, Shudder. You can get Shudder through. Hello, Shudder.
Hey.
You can get through the PlayStation 4 through Amazon Prime. You get it through Amazon Prime, but in order to get like the live streaming stuff, like the Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs and stuff like that, you have to go through it through the internet and sign up it through the internet and then bring it up on the browser.
Okay.
Which, with the PS4, you can bring it up in a browser. You good? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Our white IT guy's just coming in here.
He's just
he has
roaming.
a quizzical look on his face and look like he's thinking. But I mean, is there an oversaturation of comic book show? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the fact that I haven't watched Black Lightning, not one episode. Doom Patrol, not one episode. Titans, not one episode. Obviously, Swamp Thing, not one episode. What else? Runaways, I haven't watched. Cloak and Dagger, I haven't watched. I haven't watched any of these shows yet. It's just, See, with me, I'm still like, I can wait.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't have that urge to like see it.
I watched the first 2 episodes of Cloak and Dagger. Again, if you don't catch me in 2 episodes, I'm not gonna go back to it.
Yeah. See, I give them 3.
That's the thing. Runaways, I saw nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
Same thing with that other one, the Gifted.
See, the Gifted, I watched the first season.
I watched a couple episodes and I'm like, it's good, but it's not great.
Yeah.
It's not a show that I'd continually watch. If it showed up on Netflix, I would watch it there.
Yeah.
I'd binge watch it just to get the seasons out of the way. But
Legion was just too weird for me.
I tried watching an episode. I thought I was on an acid trip.
Yeah.
That's what I felt. Okay. I felt high.
So, and I guess, and Legion's canceled now. So I guess this next season coming out is the last season for it.
Yeah. So is Gifted. They all got canceled.
Yeah. The Gifted got canceled too. Well, that's because the whole Fox Disney merger, it's done. So it's time to get rid of that. Now, segue. We got more shit to talk about, but I got to get this out of my system right
Okay, here we go.
now.
Right into it?
Right into it. Is everything good on here, IT guy? Like, is the sound good? Is everything perfect?
I'm doing my own shit.
All right. So last week I saw the worst. Like, remember when I said The Martians Go Home was the worst movie that I've ever seen?
Yeah.
It just got toppled. Dark Phoenix is the worst movie I have ever seen in my fucking life.
That bad.
I was so fucking angry with it. Oh, wait a minute. Like, I feel bad that I'm cursing, but don't we always curse?
We always fucking curse.
Fuck this movie, all right?
Yeah.
This fucking movie
is that a problem?
sucked. I don't know. I don't know why all of a sudden I got like a conscience. Oh my God. Why is he playing the trailer? I don't want to see the trailer. I don't want to see anything about this movie anymore. Holy shit. You haven't seen the movie, right?
I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, don't.
I was waiting for your review.
All right? Don't. All right? My review is that it fucking sucked. All right? This movie was, oh my God.
Was it worse than Last
I'm
Stand?
starting to sweat now because I'm so angry again.
Was it worse than The Last Stand?
What?
Was it worse than The Last Stand?
This movie makes The Last Stand look like Hamlet.
Holy shit.
Okay? Okay? This movie fucking sucked. Let me take a second.
Breathe.
Like, you would think that based on the trailer, actually, you know what? No, fuck that. Because based on the trailer, I should have gotten a clue that this movie was going to suck. All right? Was a big Game of Thrones fans, but I'm not a fan of fucking Sansa as fucking Jean Grey. I am a Jennifer Lawrence fan, but her shit is touch and go. I don't like her mystique.
Really?
All right? I have never liked her mystique in the movies. The guy who plays Cyclops, who played the main character in Ready Player One.
Yeah.
He has a fucking face. He has that douchebag face that you just want to fucking punch. I don't know. But this movie has no redeeming qualities. And you know why? The main reason this movie has no redeeming qualities? This movie was boring as fuck.
Really?
So boring. So boring. I'm a huge James McAvoy fan. I love his Professor X. I'm a huge Michael Fassbender fan.
Yeah.
I've been a Fassbender fan since Inglourious Bastards and 300. And fucking, they couldn't fucking save this movie. This movie was god awful. And we're playing this fucking trailer on a loop. Thanks. But it was so bad. It was so bad. The best parts of this movie were probably in the trailer. That scene with Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler was a bad motherfucker. Like the poofing back and forth, teleporting back and forth. There's a couple of scenes where he's doing that. That's cool. There's a scene where he loses his shit and starts killing motherfuckers. That was cool. That's it. Jessica Chastain's character, there was no reason to put her character in that movie. There's basically what they did, and of course, I think another reason why this movie pissed me off so bad is because this movie kind of reminded me of another movie that I did not like this year, Captain Marvel. All right? Why did the storylines kind of fucking they were similar to each other? You know what? Fuck this. Spoilers like a motherfucker. Spoilers. And I'm gonna spoil this shit just so it keeps you from going to see this fucking stupid piece of shit abortion of a goddamn movie. Wow. Jessica Chastain's character is part of this race of fucking aliens, which are like Skrulls, but they're not Skrulls. But then I found out that in the original script, they were supposed to be Skrulls. They shapeshift just like a Skrull. They're looking for a home planet to colonize because they don't have their own home planet anymore, just like the Skrulls.
God.
And her main character wanted the Dark Phoenix fucking power. So when it's a Jean Grey, they came to Earth, and she's like, yes, harness the power, just so that way she can steal it from her. So it's just, that's the main shit of the movie. First off, those characters in that alien race wasn't in the Dark Phoenix saga in the comics. I think that's the thing that more than anything, the Dark Phoenix saga is probably one of the greatest X-Men story arcs ever.
Yes.
Ever. And oh God. Whew. Kat was laughing at me after we watched the movie because I was so mad. I don't understand how they can fuck up the storyline 2 times in a row. And it was the same fucking dude that wrote The Last Stand that wrote and directed this one. And he's like, yeah, I fucked up the first time, so I'm going to make up for it this time. Motherfucker, you fucked it up even worse. Even worse. There's no way. What's so hard about You already have the screenplay. You already have the story in the comics. Just adapt the story from the comics and bring it to the screen. Make a couple of changes here and there because there's some characters that you can't use for licensing reasons or whatever, but still use that storyline. That's the storyline that works. That's the storyline that everybody loved. Nope. Thank God that this is the last X-Men movie. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm blowing out your eardrums. But this is how passionate I fucking feel about this stupid movie. Thank God that this was the last X-Men movie through Fox.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I thought, I didn't think, like, I had a problem with Apocalypse. I wasn't a big fan of Apocalypse, the movie. But it did have some redeeming qualities. There were some cool scenes. There were some cool characters. I liked Archangel. I liked the Four Horsemen thing. I liked Psylocke with Olivia Munn. I wasn't a big fan of the whole design of Apocalypse. Oscar Isaac is an awesome actor, but it was just too much. It was just too many prosthetics, too much bullshit. The first version of him looked like Ivan Ooze from Power Rangers movie. Yeah. It was just, but it had some redeeming qualities. Fucking Magneto just losing his shit and just fucking killing millions of people. Yeah. Like, it was just, it was cool. This movie had none. Then I find out afterwards, you see, the train scene from the trailer? Yeah. Okay. So there was supposed to be a big climactic. Fucking every episode. There's one word. There's a climatic battle scene at the end that was supposed to take place in space. It was supposed to be this big battle scene. And it was only supposed to, I guess, only involve like 2 or 3 characters. No, they scrapped that scene in favor of a fucking train scene. It was stupid. It was boring. It was awful. You know how my feelings are on walking out on movies. Yes. I don't give a shit. I'm paying my 10, 11, 12 bucks for a movie. I'm sitting there till the last credit rolls. Halfway through the movie, I wanted to walk out. I had this strong fucking urge to fucking walk out of this piece of shit. How hard was it to keep your ass in that seat, dude? Oh my God. I couldn't even get comfortable in my seat. That's how unnerved I was with this fucking movie. Wow. The only thing that kept me there was the hope that the third act of the movie would redeem itself and something cool would happen. Nope. I regret it. Dark Phoenix, don't go see it. Now, on a personal level, you know how, like, on Facebook, if anybody wants to follow me on Facebook, you can find it. I do my date night posts. Yes. And every date night post, I put down what movie I'm going to go see, and then I do my little sexual innuendo puns, my quippy puns based on the movies or whatever. People like it. Got some fans on it. I was so mad with this fucking movie that I forgoed the fucking sexual quippy puns, and I put this long fucking angry review of this movie. What a piece of shit it is. Just pleading with people, do not go see this fucking movie. I think the worst thing that I said was that this fucking movie sucks so much dick that the studio is going to gargle cum for the next decade. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes. Don't you know that Facebook fucking deleted my posts? You got censored 30 minutes after I posted this shit. Kat was like, did you do a date night post? And I was like, yeah, I did. So, and I always tag her on it. So sure enough, she looks on it. She has notifications because I noticed too, there was a few notifications. Like there's a bunch of people did the surprise emoji. Yeah. As a reaction. A couple of people were like, wow, oh shit, I can't believe it. 30 minutes in, she got the notifications, but then when she hit the notification for the for the post, Facebook came back and was like, this post no longer exists. Ooh, you got Facebook censored. Facebook fucked me up, man. And you know what? And a lot of the fucked up vulgar shit that I post, that's the one thing that they delete off of me. Yes. And the funny thing, look at that. 23% critics on Rotten Tomatoes and 64% audience. You know what? Those 64%, they're fucking stupid if they think this fucking movie was good. There's nothing good about that movie. Like, even the poster looks stupid. But it was awful, man. It was awful. One thing I have to say, just to agree with you, like, I don't get, this is what gets me about when they fuck up comic book movies.
Okay, it's not like you're pulling something out of nowhere. Okay, the source material is there.
Yeah.
We know you're going to take some liberties because you can't make it exactly like the
Yes.
comic book. You have to change, especially like you say, like of characters because of license stuff like that.
Yes.
We understand that. But when you do a complete 360 from the movie and you switch things around to where it makes no sense.
You mean a 180?
180. It doesn't even resemble the comic book.
Oh.
The only thing that resembled like when I saw Last Stand, not even Jean Grey resembled Jean Grey from the Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
This one a little bit more, but from what you're saying, they went totally like
They went like
they did their own shit.
They you know what? They did the space thing. They did the rescue. They did the Dark Phoenix fucking the what the fuck the essence or whatever goes into her and all that other shit. Like they did that right, but it was just look at the girls that stupid train scene. Ugh. Like it's so bad. And then the writers found out that the reason that they had to do reshoots and the reason that they had to change the ending and everything is because it too closely resembled Captain Marvel. Oh, too late.
Yeah.
And what was it? Civil War. The ending of Captain Marvel and Civil War. I was like, what? Okay. Awesome. So you want to make a worse movie than Captain Marvel, which I still think is one of the worst Marvel movies ever.
It came out on DVD. I didn't even buy it yet.
Oh, Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Don't.
I was like, oh, Captain Marvel came out.
Yeah, it was just too bad. So there it is. I already perspired. I got fucking saliva all over the fucking
Microphone.
mic and the table because I was spitting so much. But that's because I'm a minority and I have big lips.
A minority?
I'm a minority. All right, now, okay, we got Dark Phoenix is garbage. So if we segue into Marvel, we already talked about Civil War. Have you seen the new season of Black Mirror yet?
I have not.
That dropped on Netflix.
I have not.
Okay, it's only 3 episodes long.
Yeah, I got to watch it.
Each episode's like an hour or so. I've only seen the first episode. The first episode, yeah.
Is it similar to the one that you told me to fucking watch?
Yeah.
First episode, who's in? Is that the Miley Cyrus one?
No. The first episode is the one that has Anthony Mackie in it.
Okay.
It has Anthony Mackie in it, and it has the guy who played Black Manta in Aquaman.
Okay.
Who has like an African name that I cannot fucking pronounce ever. I mean, I just want to be like, wala, and then that's his name. But it's that fucking episode was, I don't know how to describe it. Like I watched this episode and it seemed like it was cool at first.
And then?
I don't know how I feel about this episode. Okay. Now we're going to preface it by I'm not a homosexual. Okay. I don't have a problem with homosexuals. I love homosexuals. A lot of my best friends are homosexuals. I have family members who are homosexuals.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. All right. I have no negative opinions on it. This episode made me question a lot about what makes can two friends who are friends, lifelong friends. Are they friends because they're gay? Do they really want to fuck each other? Like I really don't. I don't know. I don't know how to broach a subject. Like it's just like this episode fucked me up. And then what I like what this episode did. There you go. What's his name? Vaja Abdul Mateen II. Vaya.
Yeah, that's not a V, that's a Y.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yaya. His name is fucking Yaya? All right. From now on, that dude is Yaya. Yaya Abdul Mateen. Who, this dude is like a chameleon.
Yeah, because he was in Baywatch.
What the fuck? He was the cop in Baywatch that The Rock kept fucking with. He's Black Manta. He looked like he was jacked in that.
Yeah.
He looked crazy. And in this one, the first part of the episode, he has like dreads and shit. And he's clean shaven. Like I looked, I was like, is that fucking Black Manta? And I couldn't tell. I had to go to IMDb. And sure enough, it was him.
He's going to be in Watchmen too.
Oh, he's in the new Watchmen, the TV series? Yes, he is.
Like it.
Look at that. All right. And, well, we'll talk about that after talking about this episode. So, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but I do want to spoil it. All I know is that this episode, it was like, have you heard of the movie Moonlight? It was a movie that won the Academy Award a couple years ago.
Yes.
Where that was another movie that kind of fucked me up because it portrayed
inner city.
It portrayed it like the life of like a inner city drug dealer coming of age movie, and it ended up being like a ghetto gay love story, which I don't have a problem with. It just fucked me up because I didn't know that wasn't what I was expecting. And I mean, it was an excellent movie. It was awesome. What's his face? Oh my God. Mahershala Ali was in it.
Yes.
He won an Academy Award for, he was awesome in it. And they had that one guy in it too. Jacked up dude. He ended up being in the Predator movie, the latest one. But that movie, I think this episode of Black Mirror did the same thing to me, where by the end of it, I was like, huh? What? The good thing about it, it wasn't a bad episode, but it was just like, huh? And I was like, how much longer is this going to go? And it just it was weird.
It made you uncomfortable.
We'll talk about it after we end the episode. But it deals with virtual reality fighting games. Okay, virtual reality fighting games. Virtual sex.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and the thing that I was okay with this episode made me have a conversation with Kat. Like we had a debate on what constitutes cheating.
Oh.
Like if you have sex, virtual reality sex, is that cheating? Because you're not touching
each
anybody. Other. No bodily fluids are getting exchanged.
Yeah.
Now, is that mental cheating? Is that I mean, what kind of
wishful thinking?
Is it wishful thinking? But I mean, is virtual reality sex, how is that any different from jerking off to porn? You see, it's just like if you do it with like an avatar, then it's not cheating. But if you're playing a game and you're in a virtual room with another player, does that constitute cheating? Like it's just like that's what I like about this episode. This episode made me question shit like that. But by the end of the episode, I was like, huh? Like I can't wait to see what the other two episodes.
I'm gonna go home.
Like there's the second episode is I think it's something Vipers it's called, which I heard that might be the way the people have been ranking the episodes. They said the Miley Cyrus episode is the best episode of the season. The second episode is the second best, and then this one's a distant third.
Oh shit!
So. We'll see. A lot of people aren't happy with this season, but then again, it's Black Mirror. So, we talked about it before. It's basically a technology-based Twilight Zone.
Yes.
Which is what I dig about it, because it's just showing realistically, what the future can be like.
That one where you told me that I watched with the guy with the blinking and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, what
That is still by far my favorite episode. I think that was the second or third episode.
You told me about it, but even when I watched it, I was like, oh, shit.
That was such a good episode. All right. So now segueing into that, we all know that there's a remake of Candyman coming out.
Yes.
Jordan Peele is producing. I don't know if he's directing, but he's producing a version, a new reboot, reimagining, remake of Candyman. Although I don't know. Before Tony Todd, the original Candyman, was asked if he was going to be involved in the movie at all, and he was like, nope. And honestly, I'm kind of hurt that I wasn't approached to do it. Tony Todd was at Nickel City Con here in Buffalo a few weeks ago, and somebody asked him, I think it was Screen Rant or one of these websites, asked him if he was going to be in Candyman, and because I guess he's been asked a million times already since word got out that this was going to be. Oh, and by the way, the reason that we segued from Black Mirror to this is because the new Candyman is going to be that guy. So Black Manta is going to be the new Candyman. Tony Todd confirmed that he got a call from Jordan Peele asking him to be in the movie. So Tony Todd is going to be in Candyman. Nobody knows what it is. He doesn't know what the role is yet, but Jordan Peele assured him that it's going to be a holy shit moment in it. It's going to be a cameo, and that the way he wants to make the movie is where you don't have to have seen the previous two movies to get this movie, but he's going to have a lot of cool little callbacks to the original movies, which, okay. The jury's still out with a lot of people on Jordan Peele. Me, I'm all in already.
Oh, dude.
Like, my two co-hosts on Terror Trio, they're not really won over by Jordan Peele yet.
I go
because
into a
of the
room-
whole social commentary thing that
Dude,
you brought up.
I go into a room with black folk and I start taking pictures right away ever since I saw Get Out. Okay. I'm flashing all the fucking time. If there's a bunch of white people and I see one black man, dude, come here, bro. Bop, flash.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you white? No. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Okay. We're good.
cool.
We can
We're
keep
cool.
talking.
But yeah, you know what? Listen, man, love to Get Out.
Yes.
I'm one of the few people out there, or should I say, one of the few horror fans out there that dug Us.
I liked it.
I liked Us.
That movie was awesome.
I'm not a big fan of the Twilight Zone.
Well, you said, yeah.
Sorry, I'm not a big fan of
You weren't
Twilight
optimistic
Zone.
about it to begin with. So.
Because again, it's one of those things where, now he has his platform and, again, I don't mind the social commentary. That's fine. Don't beat us over the head with it. All right. That's it. So, all right. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So I'm optimistic about Candyman. Mind you, honestly, Candyman is a big icon in the horror genre. Tony Todd, all that.
Didn't the original one have a little bit of social commentary too?
Well, yeah, man, he was a fucking slave.
That's what I was saying. He fell in love with the white woman, right?
He fell in love with the white woman.
Yeah.
He got fucked up.
Yeah,
He cut his hand off and all that. Yeah. But you know what? And I dug Candyman, but I'm not the biggest Candyman fan.
I liked part 1. Part 2,
Farewell to the Flesh.
yeah.
I think it was called. Yeah.
Part 2 wasn't.
Yeah. But I mean, so we'll see. We'll see. You know what? I'm good with it. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, we'll see how Yaya does.
Remember, the track record on remakes hasn't been great.
What do you mean hasn't been great? Track record on remakes suck.
Exactly. So let's
current remakes.
Yeah, let's
current
see.
remakes. So, what do you got?
I don't know if we talked about it, but I guess they interviewed Harrison Ford.
Okay.
And he assured that there is a new Indiana Jones movie coming out.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude, come on. Indy's got to be old by now.
He's old as fuck.
Indy's gonna be in a walker or some shit.
Listen, he could be in a walker. He could be. Listen, I love me some Harrison Ford. Like, and you know what? You know what's funny with Harrison Ford is that I noticed that he must be a fucking awesome actor, because when you see Harrison Ford in movies, he's a tough motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's like leather skin, fucking nail. He could chew nails and spit them out, grizzled and. Have you ever seen him like interviewed or talk? Like
he's like
outside?
very.
He's like a meek little old man, shaking and shit, like he has Parkinson's. I guess people with Parkinson's, but
the new thing is that every time he gets interviewed, they tend to show actors doing portrayals of him.
Yeah.
Like he was on one of the Tonight shows, and they showed Mark Hamill doing his version of Harrison Ford. He's like, "Yep, that's me."
Yeah.
And then they showed Jake Gyllenhaal. He was on the Ellen show.
Yeah.
And Ellen told him, people like to do, impressions of you. Mm-hmm. He's like, really? Here's Jake Gyllenhaal. And Jake Gyllenhaal did that whole scene from The Fugitive. When he's explaining about the guy with the arm and stuff.
Yeah.
And it sounded just like him.
Yeah.
But then Harrison Ford's like, okay.
Yeah, he's very meek and like I remember the one thing I saw was it was a David Blaine special.
Yes.
Where he was doing like a street magic or whatever. And he did he did a trick inside Harrison Ford's kitchen. And Harrison, he just looks like so small and stuff. He was like shaking and shit when he was doing the trick. Yeah. And he was like, get the fuck out of my house. I mean, that was cool. But
now you say, just to go back to the comic book stuff for a bit, you say you haven't seen any of like Krypton, right?
No.
Okay. Did you see how they brought in Lobo? I am not impressed.
Yeah. And then wow, that's a lot of pictures of Harrison Ford out there. I like grizzled Harrison. Look at it. I like Bear Grylls fucking Harrison Ford right there. Look at that. Look at that. God damn, man. That looks like fucking that's as Mike would like to put it, man's game. Look at that. Oh shit. Look, he looks very, very surprised. They're like, huh?
Jesus.
Like he's shit in his Depends right there.
He looks like a hobo
he made right before he crashed his plane.
Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
But what were you saying? Sorry. Harrison Ford just fucking distracted me.
all that grizzle. The Lobo character on Krypton.
Yeah. Krypton. I didn't watch the first season. I watched a couple episodes of the first season. I wasn't impressed with it. I thought it was too boring. This new season, I keep seeing a lot of the promos for it. They got Brainiac, Doomsday, Zod, fucking Lobo. I was like, all right. I mean, it kind of makes me want to watch it, but then I read a review where Lobo It's just Lobo's not what people thought he was going to be.
Well, the thing with Lobo is DC's version, supposed to be DC's version of Wolverine.
Yeah.
He's just vicious. He'll fuck you up. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't do that on FX. And not to mention, he looks like
Isn't it Sci-Fi Channel?
Sci-Fi Channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like EBT Lobo.
That's funny.
Like, look at him.
No frills Lobo.
Yeah, look.
He's like
Lobo's supposed to have sharp teeth.
Malnourished Lobo.
Like,
Yeah,
long fingernails.
Then again, you know what? It's just, you know what?
Where's
With
his
comic
dog?
books,
Where's his dog?
I don't know where his dog
Where's
is.
his motorcycle?
I don't know, man.
Why doesn't he have a cigar? These are questions I need
don't know.
answered.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I love Lobo. I love Lobo's character, but yeah, I mean, There was supposed to be fucking Lobo. There was supposed to be a Lobo TV show. There was supposed to be a Lobo movie. Like Lobo as a character has been in development hell forever. And all because nobody knows how to bring him onto the screen. Like nobody knows. Yeah, exactly. Nobody knows, because he curses. He's unconventional. He's an anti-hero. He's an alien. In order to do the Lobo justice, you're going to need a huge big budget movie, and it's got to be rated R.
100%.
It's got to be rated R. So, who knows? It just, it just goes back to, I don't know. Honestly, I'm going to give, Krypton season 2. I'm not going to watch season 1. I'm going to watch season 2 and be like, all right, just so I can see what they're going to do with these characters. Cause I guess based on this character now, they're talking about a spin-off series, Lobo series. I don't know. I haven't seen them. All I've seen is from what I've seen in the previews.
Yeah.
I haven't seen, and from what I've seen in the trailers, I'm not impressed.
No, me neither.
At all.
I saw like Doomsday, Doomsday looks more like Doomsday than from Smallville. I give him that.
This is the most accurate depiction of Doomsday ever on screen.
But when I saw Lobo and then I heard his accent, I'm like, why does he sound
even
like
Brainiac? Brainiac looks cool too.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this Doomsday looks fucking. See? Look at him. That looks like fucking comic book Doomsday. He looks
Brainiac?
like look at Brainiac. Brainiac also. Like, they look like the two motherfuckers that give fucking Superman a run for his money.
Exactly.
But yeah, well, they got to do something. Krypton. Why? When I heard that they were making a fucking show of Krypton way before, what was it, 100 years or something before the events?
Supposed to be his grandfather, right?
Yeah. It's like his grandfather or something. It's like, it's fucking Superman's dad's dad.
Yep.
And his adventures. But remember, on Krypton, nobody had super strength. Nobody could fly. So what is it good? What? They're just gonna be walking around and be like, hey, what's up, man? Hey, you want to fight?
And then the person who supposedly saves Krypton is, I don't know, one of the stupidest characters for me. I don't get the meaning behind this character, Adam Strange, who is a reverse, where Superman's an alien who comes to Earth with powers. He's a human who goes to another planet and becomes a superhero with a rocket pack on his back.
Okay.
Like, what?
Okay.
But he's the one who brings the cape and all that other shit.
Yeah.
See, that's supposed to be Adam Strange.
Yeah. You see, when I heard that they were making, I was like, why? Like, I really didn't. I was already turned off when I heard the announcement.
Yeah.
Which is why, and then when it premiered on Sci-Fi, like I said, I watched a couple episodes. Actually, I got a friend who actually had a small part in it.
You told me, yeah.
But and honestly, that's the only reason I tried watching it. And me, both of us are huge Superman fanatics.
That's the only reason why I tuned in.
This is just garbage. And I'm not gonna lie, the promos for this season look promising with all these, that they're bringing all the Superman baddies up. But still, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's all I got to say about that.
Me too. That's all I got. I'm like Forrest Gump. That's all I got to say about that.
Now, big announcement. This is old now because I'm telling you, man, guys, you gotta get your friends and family members and everybody to start listening, so we can start pulling these out like on a weekly basis, maybe even every other day. Imagine that. Us permeating your ear holes every other day.
Oh God.
Oh my God is right. Oh my God is right. So in comic book news, the unthinkable has happened. I freaked out big time. And normally I wait, like I buy single issues of comics, but what I normally do, because these monthly comics come out, I don't like just reading the single issue and then having to wait another fucking 4 weeks for another issue. I wait 3, 4, 5 months, get those comics, and then just binge read. Thank God I didn't do it with The Walking Dead. So huge news. The Walking Dead, spoilers, but then again, this is old news already because it was in every major news outlet and on the internet like crazy. As soon as the issue dropped last Wednesday, The Walking Dead killed off Rick Grimes.
Bye-bye.
Holy fucking shit. I can't believe it. And they killed him off like he wasn't even fucking, spoilers, he wasn't even like fighting walkers. Nothing. They shot, look at him. There he is. There's Walker Rick right there. Somebody shot him in bed. Dude was sleeping. And this dude showed up and like pow, pow, pow. And then walked out. And he laid in bed all night because nobody heard the gunshots or anything. Carl shows up, wakes up in the morning, goes to get Rick to go get some breakfast, opens the door, and Walker Rick comes after him. And he shoots Walker Rick in the head. So Rick Grimes is dead in the Walking Dead comics.
You had a holy shit moment, didn't you?
Listen, they didn't tease it, but the issue before this one was so big that it sold out. Like the issue before this ended with Rick getting shot. Like he got shot, pow. And then you see there's a shot of, it looks like the bullet went through like his heart. And it ended with a panel with him going, "What did you do?" And that's it, him bleeding from the mouth. That's it. That issue sold out so fast that Image Comics whipped out a second printing right away. I went into the comic shop. There's a shot right there. That was one of the last shots, the last panels of the comic, the previous issue. And the guy, Emil Jr. from Queen City Bookstore, he was like, "You got to read the shit." He was like, "I got you both issues." He goes, "This one sold out." He got me the first printing and the second printing. He goes, "Read it." He goes, "This fucking shit sold out quick." And I read it and I was like, and of course, the next month, like a couple weeks later, I went and picked up Wednesday, new comic book day, picked it up. Literally, I rushed home to read it. I come home, Kat's like, "Hey, baby." I'm like, no. Gotta read this issue.
Ain't got time for this.
Ready? I'm sitting here in quiet silence reading it. She's laughing at me because every other page I'm turning, I'm like, "Oh my God." Holy shit. Like it was just, and you know what's weird is that The Walking Dead is probably one of the only comics, if not the only comic that has elicited that sort of reaction out of me.
Wow.
Like a twist, like from a fucking movie or a TV show or something. Walking Dead is the only one that does that. The last time I had a reaction like that was when, it's not even a spoiler because it's an old storyline. They actually just did it on the TV show too. When Alpha and the Whisperers, when she killed off a bunch of main characters in the comic, where she just did it on the TV show in the penultimate season finale, where she took people's heads and put them on stakes, and the heads were alive. So they had walker heads. And the reason that she put them on stakes was so that way she could mark the border where the Whisperers land is and where the people, Rick's people, were going to be at. And they killed a bunch of major characters. Like in the comic, they killed King Ezekiel. They killed Rosita, who was pregnant with a kid.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other main characters where I was like, holy shit. And they did something similar where they killed off a few main characters on the TV show. But yeah, like fucking Walking Dead is the only comic where I'm like, what the fuck? Holy shit. Like it's crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, in terms of the comic, yep, they killed Rick Grimes. And I read the letter section.
Yes.
At the end of that, the comic, because they do like a letter hacks. Robert Kirkman always talks to, and comments on people's letters. He foregoed that and just went on this whole explanation that, that people are going to think that he killed Rick off in the comics because they got rid of Rick. Andrew Lincoln left the Walking Dead TV show. He said that's not the case. He knew all along that Rick was going to die in the comics. He's had this plan for years, and he knew exactly which character was going to kill him. So he said it had nothing to do with the TV show. This was the plan all along, and he hopes that he didn't piss off too many people moving forward, and that they'll continue buying the issues. But we'll see. We'll see next month what the blowback is going to be. So yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Now, have you watched any of that Sabrina show on Netflix?
I have not.
I watched it,
and
it's darker. I'll tell you that one.
Well, yeah,
but it's pretty much
because
really
it's
dark.
kind of a spinoff of Riverdale.
Well, it's in the same universe.
Yeah.
because there's an episode, not a spoiler because it's been on fucking that forever, where Sabrina and these witches try to get these like jocks back in revenge.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, where are you girls from? You go to school around here? No, we go to school somewhere else. Oh, where are you guys from? Riverdale? I'm like, I
there we go.
see.
There we go.
Cool. A little throwback there.
Yeah.
It's a pretty dark show.
Yeah.
It's like I just watched both seasons just so I could critique it and really get a feeling for it. It's very slow going though.
Oh yeah.
Every episode is slow.
Is it?
To build to where they're going.
Oh, all right.
You know what I mean? I don't know, but I mean, I like it with the major cliffhanger for season 2, like going into season 3.
Yeah.
If they do a season 3,
I'm sure they will.
If you're a fan of Riverdale, you're gonna like this show.
All right, cool.
I've never seen an episode of Riverdale, so
I haven't, but I heard it's pretty cool. I heard like the first and second seasons were cool. I heard the third season just totally went off the rails.
Well, isn't it because
went crazy?
Didn't Luke Perry pass, right?
Well, Luke Perry died, but I mean, I don't think it had anything to do.
No.
with
But
that.
was he in the third season already, or
I have no idea.
I can't remember when.
I mean, he just died a few months back,
Yeah,
so I think they already wrapped the show before that. But yeah, I mean, I dig the actress that plays Sabrina. It's I think her name is Shirpa Kiernan. She played John Hamm's daughter on Mad Men.
Okay.
But she's on it. I think she's a pretty cool actress. She has a nice range, but she has a weird name. Okay, it was Kiernan Shipka. All right, I was way off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know what? Again, that's just one of those shows though where I was like, I'll get to it when I get to it.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I'm not on Riverdale right now. I have an interest in watching it, but I just don't have the time to watch it right now.
Yeah.
So let's see. What else do we got? Oh shit. Okay. Slowly but surely. Now, this is gonna lead me to believe that the studios or the directors or the writers are just playing everything close to the chest right now with Ghostbusters 3. Ghostbusters 3. Sigourney Weaver just confirmed that she's in Ghostbusters 3.
Yes.
So she went to some con or somewhere, some festival, and somebody asked her about Ghostbusters 3, and she was like, "Yes, I'm going to be in it. I can't wait to work with everybody again, to work with those guys again. It should be a hoot." Or some shit along those lines. I'm paraphrasing. I don't think she said should be a hoot, but she's old. So
yeah, I believe she would say it.
So all we knew about Ghostbusters 3 is that they're making it and that it's a direct sequel to Ghostbusters 2 with the original cast. But then people were saying that nobody's been cast yet. I find that very hard to believe. The fact that she said, reading into what she said, I can't wait to work with those guys again, to me tells me that they already have it cast.
Yeah. Because
a few weeks back, Bill Murray was quoted as saying, yeah, if they ask me to be in Ghostbusters 3, I'll be in Ghostbusters 3. Motherfucker, what do you mean if they ask me? To me, I think they're playing a game now. I think they're doing like a J.J. Abrams type thing where, where they're like, well, maybe this is going to happen, maybe not. And then I wouldn't be surprised if in a couple of months, they'll be like, here's the movie.
Yeah, probably.
Here's the movie, Ghostbusters. Like, because I find it hard to believe that. Why would they make this teaser trailer that's playing right now? Thank you, IT guy. With the Ecto 1 and everything, if they don't have Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, who's been talking about Ghostbusters for the longest time.
Yes.
Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson, Sigourney Weaver. I'm hoping Rick Moranis is in it. We'll see. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, he might come back for it.
Fuck, I forgot the name of the chick that plays Janine.
Oh, I forgot her name.
Like they have everybody back. I'm in. I don't give a shit if it's geriatric fucking Ghostbusters. I guess who else? They got a couple of young actors in the movie already cast also. They got Finn Wolfhard, still coolest name ever. Kid from It and from Stranger Things. He's in it. And some other young actress is in it. So, what people are speculating is that, it's going to be we got a new crop of Ghostbusters, new generation of Ghostbusters, and the old ones are going to be training them, and they're going to bust some ghosts. Whatever. I'm on it. I honestly think that it's further along than they're letting on.
Than what they're letting on.
Than what they're telling us. So we'll see. Honestly, I'm not going to be too surprised. You know what? I won't be surprised if, based on the performance of the female Ghostbusters movie, that this won't drop on fucking Netflix. Or one of these apps. I mean, look how when Netflix did this shit with Cloverfield Paradox.
Yeah.
Where all of a sudden it was like, pow, just dropped today. You could watch it now. Or what they did with Bright.
Yes.
With the Will Smith movie where they showed it. They showed the trailer and you're like, oh shit, all right, gonna go see this in the theater. And then at the end it was like Netflix. On Netflix. I wouldn't be too surprised if they do something like that. We'll see. I don't know. The jury's still out on it.
I mean, that would be awesome because we haven't had a big surprise in Hollywood for a while. Like one of those movies that just comes out of nowhere and like,
yeah.
You know, that would be one.
Yeah.
That it would make all the monies.
It would be. Well, yeah. You know what? I agree with you that it'll make all the monies because of people like me. I enjoyed the female Ghostbusters movie.
So did I.
I didn't mind it at all. You know, it was a good movie.
And I said it in a previous podcast, and I say it every time we talk about that movie. The reason why, I remember the day I went to watch it, we were in the truck landscaping, and we were listening to Kevin Smith's podcast.
Yes. Fat Man on Batman.
He said it. Go to this movie, watching it like it's its own movie.
Yes.
Do not compare it to the other ones because you'll be disappointed.
Yes.
So when I went into the movie, I went in thinking this is its own movie.
Yeah.
So in doing that, I liked every single character.
Yeah.
Especially the chick from Saturday Night Live, the blonde chick. She was
Kate McKinnon.
hysterical.
Yeah.
She was funny. So again, I liked the movie, but when I heard people shitting on it, I'm like, no, it was a good fucking movie.
It's just a bunch of fucking sexist people out there.
Yeah, it was a good fucking movie.
Although, you know what? To be fair,
in comedy,
Chris Hemsworth is hilarious.
He killed it in that movie.
Well, now I like comedic Chris Hemsworth, but like the new Men in Black movie comes out this week.
Yeah,
I think it drops today.
Yeah,
Men in Black International.
Yes,
I guess it's already dead in the water, man.
Oh shit!
It's got the lowest score on Rotten Tomatoes out of all the movies in the franchise, and it is not looking good. So. 27%, 27% on Rotten Tomatoes right now.
Wow.
So, I'm still going to see it.
The only thing I didn't like in there that I saw in the trailer, which was pretty cheesy, was the whole hammer scene.
Oh, yeah.
When he goes to grab the hammer, he's like, I must grab the hammer. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. A little tongue in cheek. Yeah, man.
You had to put that in there.
That's all right. That's all right. But yeah, I'm a big Chris Hemsworth fan. I mean, we'll see. But then again, a lot of these like female driven movies aren't doing well at all. I mean, Ghostbusters, that didn't do well. Ocean's 8, that didn't do well. Like it's just I see what they're going for and I understand. And you know what? I don't think it's so much that there's women and that they're fucking they're casting women and making an all women, cast and girl power and all that shit. I don't have anything against it, but the stories just suck.
Why don't they go like back in the old days?
The Ghostbusters was good, but Ocean's 8 was terrible.
Oh yeah,
terrible.
I think now I think people are getting it's getting like where now you're stuffing this down our throats.
Yes.
Yeah. Like back in the days, the movies that I can remember that were girl power were, was it Norma Ray with Sally Field?
Yes. And
Gloria, which is a movie that I loved.
Mm-hmm.
When she was dating the mob, and she's like, "Oh fuck you! You're not killing this kid. I'm gonna fucking."
It's a good movie,
So again, but like Gloria was subtle because she started off as a weak, meek woman. Not really. She was strong-minded.
Yep.
But you didn't expect her to be like a female fucking Dirty Harry by the end of the movie.
The funny thing is that they just did I think they did a remake of it with Julianne Moore.
No, it was with Sharon Stone.
Julianne Moore.
Gloria? I thought it was Sharon Stone who did the remake of Gloria.
Gloria. There's a movie named Gloria that just came out last year with Julianne Moore. I'm pretty certain it was named Gloria. Gloria Bell. There it is.
Gloria Bell.
Okay. I was half right.
Okay. I know the remake of this one, the one that I'm talking about, Sharon Stone did it. She did the remake of it, which I didn't like, but again, like I said, remakes should never turn out good. I don't know why.
Listen, I'm all about.
See?
There it is. Yep, you're right. All right. So you're right. I was wrong. Mark that down. But like there's a movie coming out now that's going to be coming out with Melissa McCarthy, Elizabeth Moss, and Tiffany Haddish.
Okay.
Based in the 70s, where they were like the wives of these mob guys.
Yes.
And the mob guys all died or went to jail or some shit, and they like band together and fucking take over. And it's set in the 70s, and that looks like a badass fucking movie. Like, you know what? I'm kind of tired of Tiffany Haddish, and I'm not. I'm over her. She looks. And Melissa McCarthy too, like both of them. Like this is like a serious movie, like a serious like crime thriller. And The Kitchen, that's right, because it's in Hell's Kitchen, 1970s, whatever. That looks like a badass fucking movie. I can't wait to see that. And look at that. 3 strong women, all women, pretty much all women cast. I'm in for it. So again, it's not the stunt casting that we're doing. You know, it's just tell good stories.
That's it.
Just tell good stories.
Don't base everything on here's a female role. Come and watch the movie.
Thank you.
You know?
Yes.
Grab us with something and we'll come and watch it.
That's right.
And we ain't gonna talk shit about it.
Or grab it and I'll just come.
You had to go there.
I did have to go there. Do you have anything else? I got a couple other
go ahead.
points here.
Shoot, man, shoot.
All right. So I am super duper excited about this. You know how big a horror fan I am.
Yes.
And we all know what a big Rob Zombie fan I am.
The trip, yeah.
Come on. The trailer for 3 from Hell finally dropped.
How excited are you?
Well, I was very excited that it was dropping. I didn't get as excited when I saw it. Rob Zombie has been fucking teasing this fucking trailer for about 8 or 9 months now. Okay. Then he even did a countdown. You know, 3 from Hell trailer drops in 7 days, 6 days, 5 days, 4 days. Finally dropped. It is a minute long. 30 seconds of it. Here we go. We're playing it right now. 30 seconds of it are recaps of the previous 2 movies. So House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects. And then the last 30 seconds are quick fucking snaps, screenshots of the new movie. Doesn't really show a lot. I'm excited. I'm excited for the movie. You know, fucking Captain Spaulding. Man, Sid Haig looks older and older, like every year, like bad old. He looks like every year he looks like he fucking ages 5 years or 6 years. He's already old as fuck. But, you know, last 30 seconds, they showed snippets. You know, it showed the Firefly Clan. It showed Otis. It showed Baby. It showed Captain Spaulding. It showed a new character on there who, I forgot the name. I don't know if his name was Richard Blake but there's an actor. He played Doomhead in 31.
Okay. And
he's on there. And there's a scene with him walking with Otis and Baby. Like he's like one of the like, I don't know if he's helping them out or what. You know, you saw Danny Trejo in there, who was in the previous movie in Devil's Rejects. I'm excited for this movie. I've been waiting for this fucking movie. I didn't know when he announced that he was making the movie. I was like, really? Because it's been rumored for years that he was going to make a 3rd movie. But the way the second movie, Devil's Rejects, ended, they all got shot to shit. With Freebird playing and the whole song, the Freebird is like 10, 12 minutes long.
Yeah.
And fucking, yeah, they're down the highway. There's a barricade of cops. They're like, fuck this. They drive into the cops and the cops just shoot their asses. And you think they're all dead. So I don't know what the fuck explanation they're going to use for this, but I don't care. It's another fucking Devil's Rejects movie. It's another Rob Zombie movie.
You're going to
go. Contrary to popular opinion, a lot of true horror fans don't like Rob Zombie movies. I don't know. I don't know. I liked all his movies. The only 2 movies that I have a problem with are Witches of Salem, which is just boring as fuck. Visually, he had some good camera work. There's some fucking screenshots on there. It's just beautiful, but boring. Where I remember I took Kat to go see it. It was her first Rob Zombie movie.
Not the best.
Afterwards, she was like, "You like this fucking piece of shit fucking movies?" She was like, "That movie sucked," and I was like, "Yeah, I agree." I was like, "This isn't an example of his work."
This is the exception, not the rule.
And Halloween 2.
I knew
I had a big problem with Halloween 2. I liked his remake of Halloween. I like, House of Thousand Corpses. I like Devil's Rejects. I like 31. But, I even liked the cartoon movie that he made, Haunted World of El Super Bisto.
Okay, yes.
That was a good movie, which, if you look at the trailer, there's a dude with a blazer and a luchador mask and a machine gun in it. So I think he's got El Super Bisto in this movie, which I am stoked about because the Firefly Clan actually made a cameo in El Super Bisto, the cartoon movie that he made. So, you know what? I'm stoked. I don't give a shit. I don't think it's going to be a bad movie. I'm pretty sure all the haters are going to be like, this is a piece of shit. It sucked. I don't give a fuck. I mean, nothing could be worse than fucking Witches of Salem. So, we got that.
I think Rob Zombie's one of those guys who he makes movies that he's going to want to make.
Listen, he makes the shit that, exactly, that's what it is. People are like, oh, his first movie, which was House of Thousand Corpses, all it was a long Rob Zombie video. Good.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Oh, he just now. Okay, now the one complaint that people have that I agree with, he needs to fucking bench fucking his wife. Stop.
You said that before.
Fucking
she's always in.
Putting your wife front and center in all your fucking movies. Stop it.
Doesn't Kevin Smith do the same thing? He finds a way to put his wife in a movie.
No. No. Yes, Kevin Smith puts his wife in a movie, but Kevin Smith's wife Jenny has like very small roles.
Yeah,
not even cameo roles. Fucking Rob Zombie is like, hey Sherry, you want to be in this movie? You're the lead character. I'm surprised he didn't fucking cast her as Michael Myers in fucking Halloween.
Maybe he did it part 2. That's why it sucks.
That would have been awesome.
It was just. It's like that. Like he just wants to fucking shove that bitch down our throats. Like I was just watching 31 yesterday because it's been a while since I've seen it. I love that movie. But again, it's just basically she's playing a fucking stripper version of. Oh no, that's right, because she played a stripper in Halloween. Michael Myers' mom was a stripper.
Yeah.
And then she played a fucking carnival worker in 31 who was a stripper and, but was kind of crazy because she ends up being the final girl at the end of 31 and who in turn, she's baby Firefly in Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses, who she's just fucking cuckoo crazy. She plays the same fucking role in every fucking movie.
That's her range.
And on top of that, she kind of subdued herself in Witches of Salem, which was awful because she bored me to tears. That whole movie was just boring. It was just awful. But I don't know. I kind of dig that, that he knows what he likes.
Yeah.
He likes exploitation movies. He likes grindhouse movies. He likes old school horror movies. Every movie that he makes pretty much has that grindhouse exploitation. Oh, why? Why are you playing Witches, Lords of Salem? Oh, that's what it's called. Lords of Salem. I thought it was Witches of Salem. Doesn't matter. The movie sucked. But I like that every movie has that feel. Like people are like, oh, he should try doing something different. Why? Yeah. Why? If that's what you like and that's what you're interested in and that's what you're good at, like people are like, oh yeah, he should just stick to directing movies and let other people write them. All right, maybe there's some movies have some plot holes and some lines you're like, oh God, you roll your eyes when some characters say the shit. But for the most part, these movies are entertaining. What do I go to see? If you're a Rob Zombie fan of his music, then you know the shit that he's into. Blood, guts, just fucking Satanism and just all that just evil shit.
His name says it all.
And fucking hillbilly shit too.
Yeah.
So that's why almost all his movies, it's all fucking backwoods, fucking hillbilly wannabe Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit. And you know what? I dig it. So we'll see. I'm all for it. I'm all in. I'm a huge fucking Firefly Clan fucking fan. So bring it on. I can't wait to see this fucking movie. Anything else?
Did you see on I don't know how I feel about this, man. Netflix brought back the show Lucifer, which I am a huge fan of.
I know.
As you know.
Yeah.
Only to do 2 seasons and end it.
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because I think the show sucks.
Have you even seen the show?
No, and I'm not going to.
Like, have you even the show's again? For what it is, it's a pretty decent show. Like, I didn't realize.
Obviously, I don't know if I don't mean to cut you off, but obviously you're a fan of this show.
Yeah.
You know why? Because this is 3 episodes in a row you're talking about this fucking show.
About Lucifer?
Yes. You talked about it last episode, and you talked about it the episode before that.
No, they just posted that it was ending.
No,
they're only doing a season 5.
You're talking about Lucifer
because I love the show
again.
This show is awesome. The twist with it. Okay, you got the fucking devil, who has a fucking identity crisis. That in of itself, it's a funny, and it makes for a good fucking show. So I'm like, okay. But again, I think you would have played with it a little bit. Like a lot of people say you should have done 6 seasons with 6 episodes, some shit like that. But make the last episode like 60 minutes long, some shit like that, 666. Play with numbers. But just to bring it back for only 2, and even Netflix said last week, Netflix was the most watched show. I mean, Lucifer was the most watched show on Netflix.
I saw that.
So, but you're ending it.
Good.
I don't get it.
Yeah, well, obviously Fox was smart in canceling it.
Fuck Fox, man.
When they did.
Fuck Fox.
Listen, be happy that Netflix is giving you 2 more seasons.
I am.
Take it and like it. That's it.
Hey,
could be worse. Could be they could have gotten nothing.
Yeah. The way the show ended on Fox was just stupid.
Now, lastly, man, we got a lot of shit to talk about today. Holy fuck, we're already running over time and everything. Quentin Tarantino, who right now is doing press and interviews and shit for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which
I still want to see that fucking movie.
I'm on board for.
Oh.
I'm totally on board for. It's kind of has that old Pulp Fiction feel to it. It's Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie.
He hasn't even made a bad movie yet, has he?
I don't think so. Listen,
Reservoir Dogs, I like. It's a classic.
Of course.
Django, I love Django.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction is a movie I can watch over and over and never get tired of.
Reservoir Dogs is a movie that put him on the map. Pulp Fiction is the one that fucking shot him into the stratosphere. And every movie after that, I think Jackie Brown was after Pulp Fiction. And every movie that he's made, I got to tell you, the one that I'm a little about was the one that was part of Grindhouse, Death Proof.
Okay.
With Kurt Russell, where he plays Stuntman Mike, which if you watch there it is, he's playing the video or trailer for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. If you look, actually, this movie also has so many goddamn people. It seems like everybody in Hollywood wants to work with Tarantino. And I can see why. His movies are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And he always gets bigger and bigger casts in it. And, he also brings, obscure actors that nobody's ever heard of. And then they become fucking huge from his movie, like Christoph Waltz. Christoph Waltz off of Inglourious Basterds ended up winning an Academy Award. And then he won an Academy Award again for Django.
And if you ask me,
awesome.
I think Quentin Tarantino was solely responsible for the rebirth of John Travolta's career.
Absolutely.
If it wasn't for Pulp Fiction.
Absolutely. If it wasn't for Pulp Fiction, fucking Travolta would have lost his hair a long time ago. He actually, good thing he had a pilot's license because he would have been a fucking pilot for Delta or some shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, this movie, it's got Tarantino. I mean, it's got Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Al Pacino's in it, Timothy Olyphant's in it, Margot Robbie's in it. Like, it's got so many. I didn't even know Luke Perry's in this movie before he died. I guess he had a small part in this movie. Like, everybody wants to work with Tarantino. Now he's out doing press because this movie's obviously in the can. It's over, ready to go. Oh, Tim Roth is in the movie too. Holy shit! But rumor has been going around for about a year now, year and a half, that Tarantino wanted to make a Star Trek movie. So everybody's always talking about what's he going to do? Is he actually doing it? Is this a thing? What's happening? Even the cast from the Star Trek movies from the Kelvin timeline, which obviously is the one with Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Zoe Saldana, John Cho, all those people are like, we want to work with Tarantino if this is true. So I hopefully it's a thing. Hopefully he's going to use us, or they don't know if it's going to be just a totally different Star Trek, a story with a new cast or anything. So Tarantino confirmed that the Star Trek script does exist. He didn't write it. He had somebody else write it. And now it's in the stages of him putting his notes and adding shit or taking shit out that he wants. The studio, I think it's Paramount Pictures, they want him to direct, but they're not sure if he's going to be directing it. So he might just produce it. Okay. On top of that, he assured everybody that it's definitely going to be rated R.
Yes.
Which, fine with me.
Yes.
Now, a lot of people are like, oh, that just means it's going to be a typical Tarantino, fuck this, fuck that, shoot him up. No. The guy, Carl Urban, the guy who plays Scotty, not Scotty, Dr. McCoy, Bones McCoy, in it, he said, no, that's not the case. It's not that he's going to be throwing F-bombs here all over the place. He goes, what it is, it's going to be, you're going to be able to push the boundaries a little more. He goes, you're in Star Trek, there's space battles, there's all sorts of like fucked up shit that happens, people getting shot. There's fights with Klingons with the fucking, what is the Bathleth, the sword that they have. He goes, now, if somebody gets shot out into space, they could be disemboweled first. Like, you can just see visually it's grittier and it's harder. And you know what? I'm on board for that. I'm a huge Star Trek fan, as you know. Yes. I mean, I'm not a Trekkie, but I think I love my Star Wars and my Star Trek equally.
Which is kind of sacrilege, but
that's okay. That's okay. I play both sides. Does that make me a bisexual geek?
Probably.
Maybe.
Jury's out on that.
All right, that's fine. That's right. I nared my nuts, so I'm good. I am prepared.
All good.
So, yeah. So, you know what? He confirms that the script does exist, and it's going to be rated R. Whether it's going to be a hard R or a regular R, I don't give a fuck. It's going to be an R, so I'm good with it.
Sticking on that point.
Yes.
Did you see the script that he is developing for a new movie?
The Life and Times of Coconut?
No.
Oh.
Django Part 2.
Oh.
And just to put a little twist on this one, this fucker is going to take Django and Zorro and put them in the same fucking movie.
That's cool.
I saw that. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Are you sure it's a movie and not a comic? Because the comic came out
No,
with
he's
Django and Zorro together.
But I think he wants to do a movie.
Okay.
Because he said Quentin Tarantino has plans for Django 2 with Zorro.
There it is. IT guys looking for it, pulling it up. That's news to me.
I would love, because I love Django.
Yeah.
Django is a fucking awesome movie, man.
Django Unchained sequel, says reports. All right. You know what? Fine. That's cool. I mean, you know what? The way it ended anyways, Django was like a black superhero anyway. So that's fine.
First black badass.
Yeah. He blew up that fucking plantation at the end, looked at his wife and was like, what's up? So, yeah, that's fine. I just hope, what I hope, though, is that, because Tarantino said it, he's going to make 10 movies and then he's done. He's retiring as a director. He doesn't want to do, he's not going to make any more movies because he doesn't believe in, you know, like other directors, like, say, like Clint Eastwood, who, that dude's like 185 years old, and he's still making movies. Although The Mule was a good movie.
Yeah.
But, you know, he said he doesn't want to overstay his welcome. He wants to leave a legacy. 10 movies, 10 awesome movies, critically acclaimed movies. That's what he's going to be known for. Boom. He's done. Well, he ain't doing shit. He said maybe if, you know, if he has the need or the urge to get called back, he'll write a book. He'll do a fucking comic. He'll do something else, but he's going to be done directing. So with that said, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is his 9th movie. He's got one more movie in him. I hope that what he means is that it's 10 movies, original movies that he wrote and directed himself.
Oh, yes.
So hopefully Django is not that Django sequel. As much as I like Django, I don't want to see another fucking Django movie and that be the last Tarantino movie that we get. Same thing with the Star Trek movie.
Yeah.
So I hope that these two are like ancillary other side projects.
And then you get,
And then he's got one more movie in him that's written and directed by Tarantino.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
I see it.
I'm good with that. All right. Well, I think that's it. That's all we got today.
That's all we got for today.
All right, guys. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Why don't you, or if you didn't, let us know what you think. You can actually reach us at geeksthatlift@gmail.com. You can also reach us on Instagram, on Facebook, on the Twitters, everywhere. And of course, if you want to listen to it, or if you want to tell people to listen to us, you can listen to us on any platform. So that's it for the Geeks That Lift. I am Coconut, followed by
the Freaking Rican.
That's it. Love you guys.
Peace.
Talk to you soon.